Best wishes, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss the magnetic field produced in the surrounding of a straight current carrying conductor. That is a special case. So see here, magnetic field at a point due to an infinite long straight conductor carrying current. Generally straight conductor na namakku theriyum. Infinitely long straight conductor means the length of the conductor is very much greater. Infinitely long straight conductor. In its surrounding, what is the magnetic field produced? That only we are going to calculate. Using the Biot-Savart law only, we are going to calculate this value. Okay, so see here, this is the diagram for that. This is an infinitely long straight conductor carrying current in upward direction. Okay, so current is flowing in upward direction. So what is the type of magnetic field in its surrounding means? That is in anti-clockwise direction. So see here, at this point cross means inwards. At this point dot means outward. So anti-clockwise direction magnetic field will be produced in its surrounding. Okay, so here we are going to calculate the magnetic field at a point P. Okay, and consider a small current element dl that is denoted by the letters AB. Okay, so AB அப்படின்றதா small current element dl. dl இருந்து P என்ற பாயிண்ட் எவ்வளவு டிஸ்டன்ஸ்ல இருக்கு அப்படினா r அப்படிங்கற டிஸ்டன்ஸ்ல இருக்கு. Biot-Savart லாலயே நம்ம distance of the point position vector r னால தான் denote பண்ணுவோம். So in every special case we are going to denote that letter r only. This is a small current element, no? அதனால B ல இருந்து P என்ற பாயிண்ட் r ன்ற distance தான். A ல இருந்து the small distance can be neglected, so that also r only. So from the current element, the distance of the point P is nothing but r. Okay. Next one, we are draw a perpendicular line to the current carrying conductor from the point P. Okay, that is at a distance A. Okay, this is the midpoint of the current carrying conductor. Midpoint na infinite long straight conductor la middle point is said to be O. What is the distance of the point P from O means that is considered as A. Okay, so in the diagram la B la irundhu AP அப்படிங்கற லைனுக்கு we are going to draw a perpendicular line from B. We are going to draw a perpendicular line to the line AP, so that will touch that line at a point C. Okay, so ABC is a small triangle. Which one is formed due to this line? So see here, ABC is a small triangle. Okay, so இதில பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த diagramல 3 triangles are very important for our derivation part. So this is the first triangle and this is the second triangle and this is the third triangle we are going to use for our derivation part. So triangle எந்த triangle first எடுத்துக்கணும் எந்த triangle second எடுத்துக்கணும் அப்படிங்கறத ஞாபகம் வச்சிருந்தாலே இந்த derivation part will be remember in your mind. Okay, so see here, this is the first triangle ABC. This only we are going to take for our derivation part. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி we know that the Biot-Savart law. What is the Biot-Savart law? dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi ideal sin theta by r square. Okay, so this is the magnetic field produced at a point P which is at a distance r from the current element dl. Okay, so this we derived already. So the equation எழுதிக்கிறோம். Next one in triangle ABC. This is the first small triangle. So in this triangle, see, this is the angle theta. Theta is the angle between the current element and the position vector. You know that very well. That is the angle theta. So in the small triangle, what is sin theta? Sin theta means that is nothing but BC by DL. Okay, BC is the opposite side and DL is the hypotenuse. So BC by DL. So what is BC here? BC is equal to, this is cross multiplied with the sin theta. So DL sin theta. This is the equation number 2. Okay, so first triangle la sin theta noda value calculate பண்ணிருக்கோம். அடுத்தது second triangle. So see here, this is the second triangle. So இது எப்படி இருக்கு அப்படினா, this is like a very small triangle which makes a small angle. Okay, So see here, which makes a small angle, that small angle is d phi. Okay, so d phi is equal to arc length by radius. Here, what is the arc length? BC is the arc length and radius is nothing but r. Okay, so arc length is BC by r, which is equal to d phi. That is, BC is equal to the BC வேணும்னா இந்த r cross multiply பண்றோம் r into d phi. This is the equation number 3. So second triangle எடுத்துக்கும்போது we are calculating the angle d phi with the help of the formula arc length by radius. So from which we calculated the value of BC, which is equal to r into d phi. Okay. So see, compare the equation number 2 and 3. LH is same. So we can equate the RHS. So RH is equated here. So r d phi is equal to dl sin theta. So substitute this value of equation number 4 in equation number 1, which is Biot-Savart law. But dl sin theta is we can substitute r into d phi. So see here, dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I. dl sin theta is replaced by r into d phi by r square. R gets cancelled. So we'll get the equation like this, mu naught by 4 pi I d phi by r. This is the equation number 5. Now we are going to consider the third triangle, which is nothing but this. Okay, so ஏனா இந்த ஈக்குவேஷன்ல r ஓட வேல்யூவை நம்ம கால்குலேட் பண்ணனும். r ஓட வேல்யூ கால்குலேட் பண்ணனும்னா sin theta எடுத்துக்கணுமா cos theta எடுத்துக்கணுமான்னு நம்ம கன்சிடர் பண்ணும்போது we know that the adjacent side, we don't know the opposite side. So that's why we are taking cos phi here. Okay, so in that triangle OBP, okay, what is cos phi? OBP, cos phi is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Okay, so cos phi is equal to A by R. Okay, so what is R here? R is equal to A by cos phi. Cross multiplying here. So R is equal to A by cos phi. Okay, so this is the equation number 6. So substitute this value of equation number 6 in equation number 5. We'll get dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi. Okay, so that is mu naught by 4 pi I cos phi d phi by A. Okay, so now this is the small magnetic field which is produced in the at the point P due to the small current element. If a whole conducting wire nalayum, what is the magnetic field produced at the point P அப்படினா we have to integrate this equation. Integrate பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த end of the wires P ன்ற பாயிண்ட்ல எவ்வளவு ஆங்கிள் ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணுது அப்படி நம்ம கன்சிடர் பண்ணிக்கிறோம்னா P ன்ற பாயிண்ட்ல இருந்து end of the wireக்கு நம்ம ஒரு லைன் ஜாயின் பண்றோம். It is an infinitely long straight conductor. அதனால dotted lines நான் போட்டுருக்கேன். So இந்த ஆங்கிளை வந்து phi 1 அப்படினும். Similarly this angle is taken as phi 2. What is that? Phi 2. So limits அப்படினு பார்க்கறப்ப see here minus phi 1 to phi 2. Okay, so for integration we are applying the limits here, that is minus phi 1 to phi 2. Then only we can calculate the total magnetic field at point P due to the current flow through the infinitely long straight wire. Okay, so in our integration part we'll see now. See here, so see, integral of dB அப்படினா integral of dB is nothing but B. Okay, so B is equal to இதுல எதை வந்து integrate பண்ண போறோம்னா cos phi d phi alone we are going to integrate. So other terms are taken outside. So see here, mu naught I by 4 pi A. Okay, so 4 pi A integral of cos phi into d phi. So what are the limits here? Minus phi 1 to plus phi 2. Okay, cos phi d phi will give what? Simply sin phi. Okay, so cos phi integrate பண்ணோம்னா நமக்கு கிடைக்கிற ரிசல்ட் வந்து sin phi. So mu naught I by 4 pi A into sin phi is the result. So இதுக்கு limits apply பண்ணும்போது minus phi 1, this is plus phi 2. Okay, so that is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi a. Okay, first upper limit apply பண்ணும். உங்களுக்கு limit apply பண்றதுக்கான rules you know that. So that upper limit அப்படினா sin phi 2 minus of lower limit. So minus of sin of minus phi 1. Okay, so minus phi 1. Sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta is the formula. So sin of minus phi 1 will give minus sin phi 1. Minus into minus become plus here. So we'll get mu naught I by 4 pi a sin phi 2, okay, plus sin phi 1. So this is the expression for magnetic field at point P due to the current flow through the short conductor. இதுல வந்து phi 1 phi 2 ஓட வேல்யூ நம்ம என்ன சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணலாம். For short conductor in which we can calculate the length of the wire, that time it is very simple to calculate the magnetic field using this formula. Either way, if we consider infinitely long straight conductor, that time the value of phi 1 is equal to phi 2 is equal to 90 degree. Okay, so infinitely long straight na parunga, இந்த wire oda length increase ஆயிட்டே இருக்கும், இந்த லைன் வந்து என்ன ஆகும்னா மூவ் ஆயிட்டே இருக்கும். அப்ப angle ஓட வேல்யூ என்ன ஆகும்னா 90 டிகிரி for infinitely long straight conductor. இதுவே அதோட லெந்தை கால்குலேட் பண்ண முடியும், அந்த angle கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னா we can use this formula for infinitely long straight conductor only 90 degree. So என்னோட values இங்க substitute பண்ணோம்னா sin 90 degree plus sin 90 degree. We know that the value is 1 for sin 90 degree. So 1 plus 1 become 2. So இங்க ஒரு 4 இருக்கனால இந்த final expression become mu naught I by 4 pi a into 2. So 2 gets cancelled. So 2 ஆல divide பண்ணும்போது mu naught I by 2 pi a is the final expression for magnetic field at a point P. Okay, magnetic field at a point P due to an infinite long straight conductor carrying current. Okay, so this is the final expression for that. B is equal to mu naught by 2 pi a is the final expression. Okay, so that's all about that. Special case discussed here. For short conductor na இந்த equation use பண்ணிக்கலாம். For infinitely long conductor na 90 degree substitute பண்ணி will get this expression. So idla I value and A value if we know, we can calculate the value of B. In problem part we'll discuss that. Okay, thank you.